All right, man. You want to talk about AI artists? What is going on here, Armand?
Let me pull this up. So there was, oh, here we go. Billboard.
And do you
Even better.
pronounce is it
I think it's Xania. Xania
Xania?
Monet.
Okay.
Xania Monet. So she is the project of a Mississippi-based design studio owner who used Suno to turn her lyrics into music. So essentially what happened was this was an artist, I believe,
Yeah.
who wasn't really making any traction.
Mm-hmm.
Her name is Talisha Jones.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Um, and yeah, wasn't really making any noise as an artist on her own, and then just decides to redo her own music, send it through Suno, create this AI artist. And I don't know if any of her music, did she release it? Did it go viral? Was it just a prototype that these
I
labels started bidding over?
I mean, she's got a song with 5 million streams.
Okay.
So yeah. So this is one of those things where it's like it's not even just a hype cycle, but it's like, oh, there's a bidding war, and oh, it's the deal is
Sure.
reportedly worth 3 million. It's
Sure.
like it's like a fake $3 million deal. Like they're like
Yeah.
I'm assuming, right? Like,
Yeah.
but this is
Forgot about that.
like this is how it's like. Sure, I guess in
Absolutely.
theory it could be
Yeah.
worth up to that much, but it's probably not really worth up to
Yeah.
that.
You add it, if you add in everything and all this, like it comes up to around sort of maybe somewhere near and then it gets bumped up, or if they're just lying.
Or if they're just lying. But even if they're not, this is a case where this is a human who is using technology to create music, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is not auto-generated music based off of a prompt, like that's just churned out like every time you swipe up on it. Like we're not there yet, right? We're heading in that direction. We're not there yet. So I don't know, like we had autotune, we've had digital samplers, we've got all kinds of ways to turn nothing into something. And so this, to a certain degree, at least let's talk about the singing side. I'll separate that from the music side. On the singing side, this doesn't seem wild to me, right? Like someone's writing lyrics and they want
Yeah,
it
for sure.
and they want to use technology to make it so they can sing. It's like, well, we've been sort of heading in that direction anyway. This is
For sure.
an advancement of sorts, right? Now, the music side though, she's using Suno, where she's like basically just like generating, like, give me music that sounds like X, Y, and Z. Now the thing is, Suno's already like they're getting sued for allegedly just training its model on music from YouTube that's copyright that's copyrighted. So it's like, which of course, how else are you going to train, right? But this is true of all things AI. Like ChatGPT it's not like OpenAI paid for rights to license. That's not how this works. You break the law, you speed so that you can speed out ahead, so that you can make so much money that you can just close the door behind you, right? This is how it works to a certain degree. This is America, man. So it is interesting. Like on the singing side, I'm not super surprised. On the music side, like the actual, like the music underneath and just the overall thing, I don't know, man. Like I'm really kind of resistant to this, like to what I see is coming, which is like we're already at a place where the internet feels like it doesn't end because there are how many billions of people hooked up to these social networks, and you can just keep going, and keep going, and keep going. And what what's going to happen when the cost of producing AI, let's just call it slop. That's the term I like to use. When this slop can just be auto-generated in the background and just fed to you based off what you like off your algorithm. Because I think a lot of people who have listened, I think a lot of those streams, I don't think people were like, oh, this is an AI artist. They were just like, yeah, this popped up in my Spotify and it sounded like something else I had heard. And they're like, fine, whatever. Because it was background music. They weren't like, oh,
I mean,
new Monet dropped, I need to like catch this.
I also wouldn't be surprised if those numbers weren't fudged too.
Right. Like if you were going to buy, like if you wanted to go get big, could you buy streams?
Absolutely.
And then turn right around, get some notoriety,
That's the
you
name of the
know?
game. And especially with an AI artist, because for traditional artists, they will tell you don't buy streams because it messes up your data. So if you're trying to tour, you can't look at that data and say, where do you get your most of your listens at, because it's not real. If
Right.
it's an AI artist, they don't care about that. So they can just fudge all those numbers up to hell and it's
Well,
all
and
good.
this is still at the point where this is an individual who is um using this tech to try to do something on their own. This is not, at least yet, a label, or worse yet, a streaming platform that's just like, we don't actually need artists.
And that's where we're going.
Sure, sure.
That's where we're
I
going.
mean, because artists are expensive and AI is expensive right now on a per, like every time you do a ChatGPT query, like OpenAI is not making money off that yet. It's too expensive. They're just trying to get you hooked,
Yeah.
But eventually, just like all tech, it will come down in price and it will be so that it's cheap enough to do it. And then eventually it'll be cheaper than, well, why, like, on the low end, right? It's not going to take over everything, but just like so much in America, so much in everything, I think there's going to be a stratification. It's going to be really hard for the everyday artists, right? Because an AI artist isn't going on tour,
Right.
They're not,
Right.
which people are desperate for that, like, personal connection, right?
Right.
But stuff that comes up in your feed, in the background, just playing whatever, I just got music going. The equivalent of what used to just be like stuff on the radio. Like, oh, put the radio on, it's on my job, it's just playing in the background, I'm not really paying attention to it. You know what I mean? Why pay a human being if I can just have it auto-generated? No copyrights, or the copyright is questionable, and who cares? Like, yeah, someone's probably going to try that. I don't know, man. I'm not particularly offended by this. This feels like someone who's doing an excellent job at marketing herself and is like, yeah, I'm an AI artist and I've got these many streams and I've got this deal, and like, fine,
Yeah.
How are you seeing this?
I mean, I think I saw this coming when BBL Drizzy blew up last year. Just how easy it was to generate something based off of a moment. I mean, it's going to be slop in the way that social media is slop. Like, if you want something immediate to serve as a soundtrack to a moment of virality, then you can do that, right? It's like no, it's not like that. But I think I've been saying this forever, right? Like, I did a rant a couple weeks ago about, artists, getting off of social media platforms and, owning their own space. And a level of that is true. But I think the next level is like, we're clearly going back to more in-person, more local, more direct, peer-to-peer. Like, your new celebrity is just going to be the guy in your neighborhood. It's going to be the girl in your class who can sing really well. We're going back to that sort of thing, a more modified, updated version of that.
You think so?
Yeah, I do.
I don't know,
I do.
man.
I think two worlds are gonna exist. Two worlds, freeway. I said two worlds, not words. But I think you're gonna see, like, this AI thing go as far as it can go. And I think that there are people who are gonna rock with it. But I also think that there are going to be people who are, like, going to outwardly, aggressively reject it. And that's what will create more space for more of the real traditional bare bones stuff to thrive in its own way.
Yeah. I wonder if we'll see, because there's always a counter reaction, right? I wonder if we'll see an embracing like something that just AI can't reproduce, basically. Whatever that is.
Say, what is that?
Well, we'll figure that out, hopefully. I mean, no, there's so many things even just if you stick to music, so many things that are just a response to what came before, right? Like, in rock, you had 80s rock, which then, grunge was such a response to that. It was like, no, we're stripping it down. We're doing something completely different,
like DMX is a response to the shiny suit era.
Of course, right? There's lots of examples where it's like, no, you're going this way, come in this whole kind of different way.
I feel like you're seeing that now with the art. AI generated art is getting a lot of backlash. You saw it happen with The Alchemist and Erykah Badu and some of this stuff. Anytime somebody posts a flyer or anything that's AI generated,
you can tell.
Like, 100% you can tell. And also, it's, you should pay an artist to do this, and so I think that creates a different, and maybe that's the backlash. Maybe that's the counter, is like people are really gonna like bear down on more human created art.
I don't know, man. I mean, people hate spending money,
Especially nowadays. They
in
do.
general. You know, first we threw away all of our mom and pop stores because Walmart was cheaper, and then we threw away Walmart still exists, and we threw all that away for online shopping because they dropped it at our door. If it's easy, if it's cheap, we'll do it. You know,
Man, you're at some point your comfort is gonna have to come secondary to some other things. But
we have never, what, rarely,
I know,
rarely.
I know,
Yeah.
I know. Hey, but the way things are going, something's gotta give. What are you willing to sacrifice? And many Americans will not sacrifice their comfort. No way. No, we want to be more comfortable than we are now, which is crazy because we're really comfortable.
Yo, Wally is a documentary. Okay.
Hey, drive through next time you come to Ohio, I'm gonna take you through OSU. They literally have like little robots going through campus, either cleaning up stuff. I saw one cutting the grass today.
Yeah.
I saw one delivering Grubhub or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
we're here.